Good afternoon. How's it going? Hey, listen, I just came to my attention. We've got what, 43 days today? Today would be 43 days before October 2nd. Am I correct? I think I am. I think today, 11 plus 30, right? And then plus 2, that's 43 days. Yeah. And yesterday was a very important day. It was a very, very significant decision that had been released concerning executive orders and immigration, and it's quite substantial. I haven't gotten through it all myself. It's important to keep apprised of these things, especially if they're reported on by the media, right? It's public information, right? That's letting the people know information about policy and about things that impact our lives. Well, some other things are by law mandated to be reported publicly. One of the things that was reported today, apparently, is that the Office of Foreign Asset Control has applied sanctions to a number of individuals and entities from Russia allegedly connected to exposing a former presidential candidate and somebody that I understand had his own media organization and had a very extensive history, public service to chemical weapons, requiring that person, at least in some justifications, to leave the country and seek medical assistance as well as some other form of support abroad. And then upon return, he was arrested. And so there's been a number of matters related to his arrest and accusations brought against him and the organization with which he worked and I understand was actually a founder. But my concern is that very shortly after the initial announcement about him being exposed to chemical weapons, there was an announcement from the Kremlin. And the Kremlin had identified that he had been exposed to a specific chemical that had been a part of the first report that had been released by the doctors that attended to him in Russia. It was very significant. Why? Well, because of the reason why that October 2nd deadline is so important, right? 43 days from now. It just so happens that that number's come up 3 times in just the last 24 hours in very, very profound context. Not really sure if it correlates with something on another level here, but let me just tell you something within the last 48 hours that's also been put into public information, as is mandated by law. It's in the Federal Register, and I'm looking right here. I'm just going to go through here. What do we got? Dated for August 20th, 2021. Dated for August 20th, 2021. Dated for August 20th, 2021. Dated for August 19, 2021. Dated for August 19, 2021. Let's start with the ones from yesterday. Dated for August 19, 2021. Department of Justice, Drug Enforcement Administration, Importer of Controlled Substances Application, Galifar Pharmaceutical Research Incorporated, requesting the company plans to import the listed controlled substance in finished dosage form for an analytical purpose only. Identity of the place is located as Puerto Rico. A controlled substance is called hydromorphone, and it has a drug code. It is a Schedule 2 narcotic. What else is there? Thursday, August 19, 2021. Department of Justice, Drug Enforcement Administration, Importer of Controlled Substances Application, Chatham Chemicals Incorporated. The company plans to import the listed controlled substances to manufacture bulk controlled substances for sale to its customers. Company plans to import an intermediate of tampentadol to bulk manufacture tampentadol for distribution to its customers. No other activity for this drug code is authorized for this registration. Place of importation is identified as being Chattanooga, Tennessee. Controlled substances: methamphetamine, 4-enolino N-phenethyl, 4-piperidine, phenylacetone, coca leaves, opium, raw, poppy straw concentrate, tampentadol. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Schedule 2 narcotics under controlled substances. Only one of them is tampentanol. This was yesterday. What do we have today? August 20th, 2021. Environmental Protection Agency. Proposed information collection request, comment request. Community right to know reporting requirements under sections 311 and 312 of the Emergency Planning and Community Right to Know Act, EPA ICR number 1352.16. Then it has OMB control number 2050-72. Apparently, this refers to a public comment period that must be submitted before October 19th, 2021. That would be a month after August 19th, 2021. And we have, what else do we have here? August 20th, 2021. Department of Commerce, Office of the Secretary. Public availability of Department of Commerce fiscal year 2019 service contract inventory data. In accordance with Section 743 of Division C of the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2010, the Department of Commerce is publishing this notice to advise the public of the availability of the fiscal year 2019 service contract inventory data. A report that analyzes DOC's fiscal year 2018 service contract inventory and a plan for the analysis of fiscal year 2019 service contract inventory. Well, would these items from October 2nd, 2019 be part of the analysis of the inventory? How many of these was I sent that day? Considerable number. And it just so happened that the number that I was sent that day correlated with the code in the registry for the specific chemical that had been identified by the Kremlin as the chemical to which Mr. Navalny had been exposed in the initial medical report provided by the doctors in Russia, which understood was different than what had been identified by the later doctors he was seen by. But what do we have next? Friday, August 20th, 2021. Here we have Environmental Protection Agency, certain new chemicals. Receipt and status information for July 2021. It discusses how the EPA is required under the Toxic Substances Control Act to make information publicly available and to publish information to Federal Register pertaining to certain submissions under TSCA, including notice of receipt of a pre-manufacturer notice, significant new use notice, or microbial commercial activity notice. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. 73 new chemicals. Of specific concern to me are these ones that were entered between July 19th, 2021 and July 22nd of 2021. A manufacturer was identified as Chevron. A chemical substance was identified, there's more than one substance that's identified, but one of these substances is actually a substance that is, on occasion, identified as a component material in insect repellent, right? Perhaps even a pesticide. There's a number. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more that are from the Chevron El Segundo refinery. Is not that in California? These would be from June 30th, 2021. My concern Well, isn't it obvious? Somebody's not telling the truth. And not only is somebody not telling the truth, but the public information is right here. It is right here. What is this one? Strain of Escherichia coli modified with genetically stable plasmid-borne DNA for the production of plasmid-borne DNA. Oh! Yeah, that one was from July 12th, 2021. Right? Production of DNA for use in internal manufacturing. Whoa. I see. Now let me ask you a question. Would you consider this chemical weapons? Would you consider these biological weapons? By the letter of the law, that's what they would qualify as. Am I correct? Or not? Because there seems to be some misunderstanding about where the priorities are when it comes to identifying a threat in its incipient stages, so it is not allowed to escalate and then be mischaracterized.